Today I will be sharing with you a fast and very effective way to potty train your child. Okay, as you know, I am a wife and mother of 4, and I have successfully potty trained all my children with ease, kind of. Okay, today is Sunday. You have to excuse me. Me and my girls and my little cousin is here. We just ran to the, well, not ran, we just went to the park for about an hour and a half in 90-degree weather. And then we went to the grocery store. So I just put dinner on. So now, but this is about, potty training and whatnot. But yes, I have my little cousin here because this is my other cousin, first child. He's 3. She's pregnant with her second baby. So she wanted me to potty train him. 3. So yeah, so I got my little cousin, this was Thursday night, and today is Sunday. Okay, so when you potty train, my method, you're gonna hear my girls, because they love having someone younger than them here. Okay, so you're gonna hear them because they like to pretend like they're the mama. They're teaching him something, pretending to be school. So I may have to stop because sometimes they get a little more excited and a little bossy. So I'll probably have to stop to remind them that they're children and that's their cousin. Okay, so just try to ignore them. So I have my little cousin here because his mama and daddy, my cousin, wants me to potty train him. So with my potty training, all you need is, and these are items you will have, I'm sure, around your house. A full, either it's a boy or girl. If you have a little girl, put her on a little long sundress or something like that. A boy, probably like a boy jersey or long t-shirt that goes to their ankle, because that's what you're gonna need. Now, I've had my cousin since Thursday night. Friday, we started early. Saturday, today is Sunday. He hasn't worn any pull-ups. I still have the pull-ups his mama bought. He has not worn them. And I'm guessing at 3, it's not so much the child, it may be the parents. But anyway, in this case, I don't know everybody's situation. I'm just saying about my cousin. I'm thinking it's more so them. I'm just wanting someone else to do it. But anyway, so yes, so all you need is like a long shirt, patience, because all children are different, but usually around, I'm gonna say 18 months, 2 years, children will do what they see their parents do. Now I've seen this show, well, that's what my cousin was saying, and I do remember seeing this, the lady on Real Housewives of Potomac. She was potty training arm babies. I have 4 children. I have not mastered that yet, so you may want to get her book or wherever she's talking about. I do not know how to do that. Not an arm baby. No. Now, toddlers, of course, I'm gonna say about 20 months, 2 and up. See, my children was already potty trained. My children wasn't 3 years old, walking around in pull-ups. All children are different, but So all you need is either a long dress for a girl or a long jersey or a long tee for a boy, because that's gonna teach them, you can't rely on the pamper or the pull-up, okay? So this is what I do. So I got my cousin Thursday. Even though I gave my cousins the steps to do this, I'm gonna say 8 months ago. Before she got pregnant, I told her how to do this. But okay, so all you have to do, so I woke him up early, like 5 or 6, something like that. And so, we explained today we're gonna be using the potty and show them the pull-up, no more pull-ups, no more of this. But I went to Walmart, bought him some big boy undies or whatnot. So explain that to him. I made him sit on the potty. He went number one. So the whole day that Friday, we didn't go anywhere. So we was always trying to work around him. So I sat him on the pot probably like every hour and a half, just because I didn't know how he would, do. Because this is my little cousin. Okay, so he was doing pretty well. He wasn't throwing a fit or anything like that. So what I do, I just sat him on just to see how he, how he adapts to it. I'm gonna say, now around nap time, what I will do, stop giving them something to drink, and depending on the nap, if a child's napping in the middle of the day, you don't want them to nap for 4 hours. I'm gonna say the most is 2 hours. So what you do, stop giving them something to drink an hour before, because you're gonna wake the child up in 2 hours. When you wake the child up, sit the child back on the potty. And I know the question, did you put him on a pull-up when he took a nap? No, I did not. So I put him on his big boy undies. I did not put a pull-up on top or vice versa, switch it around. He wore big boy undies. I stopped giving him something to drink. An hour before I knew I was gonna lay him down for nap time. He didn't even sleep 2 hours. He slept like an hour and a half. Well, I guess that's 2 hours. Pretty much. 2 hours. So I woke him up, sent him straight to the potty. He didn't use it right away. He sat there for about 2 to 3 minutes. He had his little cars. So then he used it. He got up. It's always the number 2 with all children. The number 2 is weird for children. So just bear with them with that. But the number 1 is down pat. So when it came down to that, so like every either hour, just to see how the child does. If you see the child's doing okay, you can do every 2 hours, because no one is actually going to the restroom every hour. I don't see, unless they're drinking something or water for a long period of time. So I know the question again, did you put him on something, a pull-up, when he went to sleep? No, I didn't. So what I did was, I knew I was gonna lay him down at 9 o'clock. So at 7:30, I stopped giving him something to drink. 7:30, I stopped giving him something to drink. So at 8 o'clock, I made him use the restroom. 9 o'clock, I made him use the restroom. Then he went to, it's nap, it's going to bed for the night. Everyone goes to bed. My girls are already potty trained. They know what to do. You're supposed to stop drinking and use the restroom, and they know how to get up if they have to. But again, that's my little cousin, so I had to make sure, because these are mattresses. I didn't even put them on a what you call those, a sleeping bag, because they brought the sleeping bag just in case use the restroom. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that, because he was doing good during the day, even though this is his first time, because my cousin never potty train him. She'll probably like go to the restroom, he'll throw like a fit or whatever, and she just let it go. No. So again, I stopped like at 7:30 for giving him some fluids. Then he went to bed. I'm gonna say about 9:45 is when he went to sleep. He didn't go to sleep right away, which is shocking, because I had him up early, and he only took like an hour and a half to 2 hour nap. So I don't know what that was about. So he went to bed at 9:45. 11:30, I woke him up, made him sit on the potty. He nodded, and I gave him his little toys. He used the restroom, put back up his big boys. I said, when you feel like you have to use it, go to the potty. Lay them back down. And then say before I lay down, because I cleaned up, because I knew what I was doing. You have to adjust your schedule based on what you have to do. So I said, well, I'll just clean later. So while the children's sleeping, I'm helping my cousin potty train her child. So I'm gonna say about 1:30 before I lay down, I woke him up again. He used the restroom. So I didn't wake him up at 3:30 or anything like that because I went to bed. So I woke up at 6. I set my alarm clock at 6. Woke the baby up. Dry. I didn't even tell him. He just went on, sat, and used the potty. I said, "You're a big boy now, huh?" He said, "Yes, big boy." So now I'm telling my cousin, I'm telling her what to do, whatnot. So today is Sunday. So he's leaving after dinner should be ready around about. I'm gonna feed him first. I'm not gonna let my cousin come out. I think I'm gonna take my cousin to him to show him that we even went to, like today, we went to the park. Now this with any child, you let them use the restroom before they get in the car, because don't you just hate when you start the car, you're driving, I have to use the restroom. Why you didn't use it before you got in the car? So I made this included my children. Go use the restroom. Go use the restroom. I let everybody use the restroom, and then I let him use the restroom last. They got in the car. Then we went to the park for an hour. So then after that, because you have to cool off and drink or whatever. So because I have like a little cooler in the car. So we sat there. Then we went to McDonald's. Got those little apple slices, and I let them use the restroom. Had to make sure I got all my sanitizing stuff. Used the restroom. Then we went from there, went to Kroger. Now I know I spent like at least an hour there, and once we got back, I let them use the restroom again once we got back to my house, and then I put on the food. Now they're in there playing. So I'm gonna say he's potty trained. He has not once, went number one on himself. Number two is different. I think number two is different, just period. So with the number two, you just have to make him sit a little longer, because he'll say his stomach hurt. I say, go sit down. It's just weird. With the number two, I usually put him on the commode, because I don't know if number two on the potty is different from the number. It's just weird. It was just weird with my children too. They just didn't like the number two. They didn't like how it looked. They were like, So with that, you just have to have a little more patience. But they will go. It's just, I just think how it looks in the potty. That's what I'm thinking. You okay? So to sum up, all you need to potty train is patience. You have to adjust your schedule, because you have to get the child to, I guess in a routine of going to the potty instead of to the in their pull-up. Reward them. You can give them like some M&Ms or some gummy bears. That's what I gave them, gummy bears. Some animal crackers. Award them and make a big deal out of it. And just try to do this, often. And please do not fall back to putting them back on a pull-up, because that's just gonna make it hard for you. So my thing is this, so he did good all weekend. No accidents, no anything. And I think most of that because he's 3. I'm sure if he was just turning 2, maybe not. But especially if you're getting up, making sure they're not drinking as much before bed or an hour or 2 before bed, and you're getting up, making sure that they're using the restroom. And then when they get up, make sure they go to the restroom. So it's on, the parent, as well as, getting the child in routine to start wearing big girls and big boy undies. So, so my little cousin did good. He's just trying to now survive his bigger cousins. They're teaching him something now. You hear him? So anyway, I'm gonna feed him. I've been updating my cousin. She's excited. She said she's gonna pack up all the potty, the stuff. I'm like, why? I'm thinking to myself, you're pregnant now. So here's the thing you should do. one, patience. Two, get a long dress or a long jersey for a little boy, or a long t-shirt for a little boy. Stop. Okay, so I'm sure everyone's on some sort of schedule. If you know your child's gonna take a nap at 12, stop giving them something to drink at 10:30. If you know your bedtime is at 9, stop fluids around 7. And then make them go to the restroom. If you stop it at 7, make them go to the restroom. 8 o'clock, make sure they go to the restroom, and make sure they go to the restroom before they lay down. Not saying that they're going to use the restroom each time you do that, but you're making sure they're not going to have an accident on themselves. Always reward them. Always let them know you have to do number 1, number 2. With number 2, of course, you got to be patient. All this time, he only pooped 1 time the whole weekend, so I'm not sure is he holding it. Again, poop, the number 2 is weird, so just bear with them with that. I don't know. Number 2, try to put them actually on the commode, unless you have a child that scared of the commode. Keep them on the potty. Just sit there and just let them figure it out with the number 2 thing. But as far as number 1, and not going oopsie on themselves in public or in or while they're sleeping, just make sure that you're stopping fluids 2 hours before. You're taking them to the restroom. Like all this weekend, I made sure I got up and took him to the restroom. Even though he did good, I still make sure I kept him on that schedule to get up to use the restroom. Now during the night when I did that at 1:30, he did use the restroom, and again, I didn't get it back up until 6, and he did go to the restroom again. So just make sure you're getting up. You know, you have to, I know you probably say, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, but you know, just make yourself, you know, do it, because at the end, you'll have a potty trained baby or a potty trained big boy, big girl. Okay, so those are the tips that I want to share to you. I just feel I should share that because my cousin always bragging on me that my children potty trained early. I don't know why she think my children are potty trained at 1. I'm like, no, they weren't potty trained at 1. Again, that's the girl from Real Housewives of Potomac. For some reason, she tells everybody my children are potty trained at 1. No, they're potty trained at 2, but thank you. But anyway, he's potty trained now. Hopefully he stays potty trained. And my cousin, get up and take the baby to the potty. So again, thank you for watching my channel. I hope these helpful tips helped you or will help you. Just be patient. Though if those your babies, love your babies, they're only babies and little toddlers for a little bit, then they'll be growing up. Oh my gosh. So just be patient and enjoy being parents. Even though that's my little cousin, I wasn't complaining none. You know, I enjoyed, we went in public together. I wasn't worried about him going oopsies because they're babies. I mean, I'm sorry, not babies, but they're babies to me. But so anyway, again, thanks for stopping by my channel. See you soon.